Okay, I'm gonna make you look one sketch at a time. For this is option one. And remember to think out loud of what you see.
Okay. I still don't. What am I? I'm supposed to say what I think is good and what is bad.
You could do that too.
So it's starting out with a home page, and it's telling me what type of projects are available. And then there's a helpful hint page if you wanted to go to that to get tips on looks like how to save money, sell, or repair. And then it goes, looks like it has another separate page here that shows the news on crafting, what's new. And then it goes to a contact list for someone that, if you're looking to get a hold of them, you should be able to go through this and get a mailing, email, or actual physical address of the where the crafting place is at.
And okay. And did you look at this one?
Yep, that's
Oh.
the one I said where it shows you what type of projects are available.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Okay. Now, yeah, flip a page. And what do you see from here?
Let's see. Looks like a breakdown of what there is available in to see what kind of stuff you're interested on that you could click on. So if you're interested in woodworking, you'd click up here in the corner, or fine arts, yarn work, pottery. So this is basically a page that's what you're interested in. It'll make it quicker to get to.
Okay. And what about the ones at the bottom?
Helpful tips. Let's see. Oh, so it basically is telling you how to save money if you wanted to. You could probably click onto that and find out if there's savings in what you're interested into. If you do sell, if you like to sell it versus just doing it for personal, that would probably give you helpful tips and other websites on how to sell it. And then we go to the art repairs, which, if that's what you're looking for, is a repair versus making. And then it also goes into a fourth one where you could click over here and it's just more help, and it would just bring drop boxes down to give you different ideas on how to get to what you're trying to look for.
Okay. And for option one, is there anything you like about it or what's easy for you?
Uh, Kind of looks like a lot of web pages, this looks like what you're kind of looking for. Some are easier to navigate than others. This looks like it would have more of a breakdown of each department to go to. That's what the easier the better. The more departments that you can click onto versus trying to figure out their website for what you're trying to look for. Always a better breakdown is always better.
Okay. And is there anything you dislike or something confusing you?
No. I wouldn't say there's anything confusing there.
Well, all right then. I'm gonna make you look at option number 2.
Okay.
And since it is the same way but a different design.
Yeah, I was gonna say it seems more compact on the first page. Everything seems to be more in the middle than versus on top.
Mm-hmm.
And it's basically the same thing, just shrunk.
Okay.
The only thing I would be like over versus one is based on the older person's type of view. The smaller is not always good for the older people.
Okay.
And stuff where you have to end up expanding our web pages. Sometimes you try to get too much on one page.
Okay.
But then it also is, if people have to go through more than one page, they also get frustrated in that point too, and they'll go somewhere else.
Okay. Okay. I want you to look at the back page and see what you think. Or what you see.
Okay, same thing. It's breaking everything down, And then it's breaking the options down with it versus you having to search for what the options you're looking for. It's giving you more suggestions, line 1, 2, 3, 4. There, most likely, I would say that would be, the top ones in each field for what the sewing would be and fine arts and decor. Unless you're looking for some kind of specialty thing, then that would probably get down to be where it's more help down here
Okay.
and stuff if you're going for something very rare. But this kind of looks like it gives you more of the top choices in each field.
Okay. Is there anything you like about best or something that's easy for you?
Yeah, I kind of like to give you the top 4 versus you having to maybe in the other ones you might have to hit like an open search box in that department. It has all the clicks on top, but yet it's still giving you the basics, which may shorten the time of what you're looking for.
Oh, okay. Well, is there anything you dislike or something confuses you?
No, I think it's kind of like option 1, just broke down a little better. The only thing is, like back on the front, like I said, sometimes being condensed makes it smaller for the older eyes. Makes sometimes harder to see.
Oh, okay, good note. All right, go to option number 3. And, okay. Now what do you see in the first front page?
I see they put all the contacts and news, everything up in the front corners versus used to be each one had their own little department and kind of had the news and the helpful hints on the other one. Where if you clicked on, just like sewing, and then it would be like woodwork and sewing. All these would be on each individual box. Here it's bringing it on the side, which is kind of bigger. If you clicked on that, I'd like to see, that kind of on the side. My options pop up bigger on here. This is okay too. It's just in a different format.
Right. I'm gonna make you look at the back. And what do you see from here?
See, that's a house news. So it's giving you on both. You're getting both options at the same time. I don't know. I think this is being at the same point of here. I think it's just double, and it's just wasting space, which is actually once again shrinking the page up.
Okay.
If one here, then that would expand it, and you still have the same box at the top.
Okay, and did you look over here, or are you just
I'm just kind of working my way down.
Oh, okay.
See, that's the top projects and then helpful hints down on the thing. It's the same thing. Even though it's good, I like getting my top picks for each category based in front of me.
Mm-hmm.
I would still say if this was not with this, which is actually the same thing, is turning it around and would be able to expand that a little bigger for me.
Okay. Is there anything easy for you, or what's best about it?
I still say we have the same categories. Everything is working out fine. I don't think either 1, 2, or 3 would be very hard to navigate, except for now we're just the way it's being presented to you.
Okay. And all right, let's do option number 4. And what do you see from here?
See here where it's getting, I hate to sound old, but this is where you're getting big, easier to see. You still have all your home and your navigation sites, which would pop up secondary boxes and be able to search deeper into what details you're looking for. But you're getting actual visuals this time on what your projects are being. So if you're looking for sewing, it's giving you a type of material to look at to show you that you're in the right area.
Okay, and I'll look at the back. And what do you see from here?
Okay, see, same thing. Visuals are being brought versus just lines down. I like the visuals. To maybe where you can change on different visuals of what you're looking for in the same thing. If you clicked on a certain article, it would change to a visual of what you're looking for.
Okay.
Because people like, in my opinion, I think people like to see what they're searching for. Of that, what you believe, what you see. You don't think you're clicked onto the wrong thing, and then you're searching for 5 minutes and finally realize it. If you can see the picture, you already know what the picture in your head looks like of what you're looking for. So if you can get it on your computer, it makes it simpler for you.
Okay. And is there anything you like best about it, or what's easy for you?
I would say even here, even the home. But when you hit contacts, that's when your phone numbers and email should pop up.
Okay.
This is making it too big. When you just, it should be under contacts, not the phone and the emails. It's just a waste of a line. This should be a little more concentrated.
Okay.
Because even under privacy, you could put a privacy note under the news, you know.
Mhm. Okay. I was gonna say, what's confusing you? What do you dislike? And
I dislike it. I just think it's a waste of space. Of some of these things are all doubled up again. But I do really like more visuals with options underneath it to possibly change the visual to save time of what you're looking for. Everybody loves to save time. Whichever quicker and easiest is, that's what they're going to go and continue to go back to.
okay, I'm gonna make you at the last one, option number 5. And what do you see from here?
Let's see. Same thing. This is, you're getting more. If you click onto the home, I still don't think a secondary box needs to be made.
Okay.
Because you're already doing the home and the home there. So it should just pop up one big box. Same thing. You could a little pop-up news in the letter, the summary of what's going on with the company is fine. I do like I said, where it breaks it down and stuff. I guess you could put the, not for a home page for being double, but a secondary box when you're actually clicking for the type of projects, that's okay. So it's easy to go back to. So you know where you're at. It breaks down each category. You can click real quick. So if I wanted to go to home, I don't want to click an open box and open up another thing. I do kind of like it to be right in front of me so I can switch back to it if that's not what I'm looking for.
Okay. And I'm gonna make you flip the page. And what do you see from here?
Same thing. It's not much change from some of the other ones, like on the where you first start getting into showing visual with the outputs. I do like that. Like I said, I do like the object of going back to the home page real quick. If I click on the sewing and it opens up a box in my home, I can go right back to the front page, and then if that's what I'm looking for, and then get back so I can switch to yarn work if I wanted to. That fast. I can just scroll right down the side, click on the yarn, it pops me right back over.
Okay. Is there anything anything else you want to say before?
No, I do like. I like the where it shows me a visual with the actual words coming up, or my options on those. The type of work I'm looking for, you know.
Mhm.
I would say that's one of my favorite. With you have telling you what it is, a visual of it, and then maybe 2, 3, depending on how big the page is, of what your first options are, with possibly entering a direct search box.
Okay.
It just in that category. Some people like to click search when you're under art repair and type up what you think to see what their site offers.
Okay. Is there anything you like best about it, or what's easy for you?
No, the easy is the pictures.
Okay. And anything you dislike, or something confusing you?
No, nothing confusing. Just some things are just where it turns out to be when it's just doubled, it just seems to be a little bit more of a wasted space. That's all.
Mm-hmm.
It's where you can open the screen bigger and actually put more things in what you're looking for versus being doubled.
Okay. And since we got both, I want you to take a look all the options and see which design you like the best. And then once you chose it, you remember, just explain why.
All right, I'm looking.
Okay.
I don't know. I'm kind of looking like, even though this is somewhat doubled up in some spots with the contracts, I like where it's not up on top, which it has for the search box, which I said I like doing for the search box. So if you're looking for a specific project, you can type in what you're looking for and see what they offer. And you get all the visuals. If this would be shrinkable to where you could kick it to the side, if it goes back up in there, that would be great.
Mm-hmm.
So that way it would open the screen up bigger. So I would choose number 5 for those reasons.
And why is that?
That is the same what I said for that being able to shrink up and go away, and the search box. None of these other ones have any kind of quick search. If I wanted to just see, there's the magnifying where I can click on it, just type in exactly what I'm looking for.
Okay. And what's your worst one?
Excuse me. I would say this, everything's doubled up on the page, top and bottom. You don't need it on the top and the bottom for the home, the privacy, the emails.
Mm-hmm.
Because like I said, all the phone, the contacts, terms of condition could all be under contacts on top. One thing. Everything could be, you got helpful hint twice. I would say that one. Just paste down, everything's doubled.
Okay. And do you have any more questions before we end the test?
No.
Okay. I just want to say thank you for being my test participant.
You're welcome.
All right, and test.